Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everybody is doing well. Here it is, Monday evening. It's a brand new week with brand new finds. I'm in the pink room. I'm in the chair. I have a pink top on. I have pink scissors. What else pink I got going on? Oh, never mind. All right, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I am here on the East Coast and it is raining kitty cats and puppy dogs for sure. But I am so happy to be here in front of all of you because it is some me time. And I've been looking forward to this all day long. I'm still a little bit wet from just being outside because I just came through the door. Alrighty, so brand new Dollar Tree haul. Every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I live in the state of New York. Every single item in this video came in at $1.25 to $1.02. So $1.01 and $1.02. Nothing over that price. So yay! Alrighty, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Oh my goodness, it's just like there already, like there. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to start off with a couple new sweets and treats. These are Sour Patch Kids, and these are red, white, and blue, and they're sponsoring, it's a 3.08 box. They're sponsoring the gentleman Christian Pulisic, if I'm pronouncing that name right. If I'm not, my bad. I'm assuming because there's a soccer ball in the front that he must be a soccer ball player. So, yeah, these were new to me. I hadn't seen these before, so I grabbed a box of those. And then I found these. Same guy on the front of the package. So I guess he's got a thing going on with Sour Patch. This is a 3.17 ounce bag. And it's called Sour Patch for Kids Strikers. It does say new on the package. But the flavor is black raspberry. You know I have to open this up. I love black raspberry. Especially in a jam. Oh my. That is my jam. Oh. These smell amazing. You get like a whole sloodle in there. Do you see them all? Shall I measure it? I'm just joking. There it is right there. Super squishy. I have to try it. You know, oh, they are a little bit sour, but I just filled up my bunny jar with peanut butter, or not peanut butter, peanut M&Ms. Those are good. Wow. Yeah, those are really, really good. Again, Sour Patch Kids. Strikers. Yummy. Black raspberry. That's awesome. All right, moving on. Where's all my cowboys and cowgirls? All right, I found some cute little bath bombs. They're actually bath fizzers. You could use them for decor as well, especially if you're a cowboy or a cowgirl. This one here is, of course, I can't think of it. All of a sudden, my mind just went blank because I'm focusing on the candy. A horseshoe. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Some people say you should hang it this way. Others say you hang it this way. I believe that it should go this way, right? I do love playing horseshoes. All right. How about this one here? This is also a little bath fizzer, and it is in the shape of a cowboy boot. How fun is that? Now, these are wrapped in a tight plastic, so if you didn't want to use them for their intended purposes, you absolutely could just leave it in the plastic, for sure. Last but not least, and this is so cute, it's a cowboy hat. So you got the little boot in the hat. So this would be fun if you knew somebody who's into cowboy theme and they're getting married, you're doing a shower like a girl's party or something, and you had these at the table. Just something just fun, you know. Those are the things that go through my brain when I'm buying stuff. I know I'm weird, right? All right, let's go over to where you get all your crossword puzzle books and kind of fun stuff like that. These are cool. Now, I have been showing you from the company Bendon the boxes. I can't reach them. They're on the other side of the room. But the boxes of the wooden magnets They are amazing. Well, now they've got these books that are like so cool. They're all wrapped up in these. They're really big. They're wrapped up in these plastics. These are by Bendon. It says for ages 5 to 7, grades kindergarten through first. Imagine Ink mess-free markers, early math. Mess-free colors appear only on Imagine Ink paper. How cool is that? So there's the front of it. And then there is the back side. I found this one, which is early math. And then they also had for ages 3 to 5. So that's pre-K through kindergarten. Man, I would love to go back to kindergarten again. Do you guys remember kindergarten? I do. My favorite part when we would line up in the halls, line up by the lockers. I loved when we had playtime because I loved playing in the kitchen. That was my favorite part. All right, anyways, this is by Imagine Ink also. Mess-free markers, ages 3 and up, numbers and letters. And yeah, this is just too cute, right? And again, it's all sealed up in plastic. And then there is the back side. So I only found those two. It'd be nice if I could find some more. That'd be cool. These look exciting. I get excited about word puzzle books. Well, I should say word finds, because I really like to circle the ones. I'm really bad at the regular crosswords. Anyways, this is volume 1 of National Geographic Word Finds. I was like, oh, how snap, how cool is that? Never seen these by National Geographic before. So I found volume 1 and I found volume 2. I looked for any other volumes. I didn't see anything, so I don't know how many are out there. But here is volume 2. The letters are nice and big. I don't even have to wear my glasses for that. Nice and big. And it's all about different things, like this one, for instance, bird words. Bird's the word. I can't even read that one. Speaking of ants, ants in your pants, King Tut. You know, I did see King Tut. I was very fortunate. I got to see King Tut twice when it was in Chicago. All right, moving on. Let's go over to the baby section. These are so cute. These are going to be going to my Girls Down Under. For those of you that have been with my channel, know whom I'm speaking about. This is by Smart Care. These are non-toxic, eco-friendly pacifier clips, BPA free. This one is in like a, not a mint green, just a little bit darker, but this one is an actual teddy bear, and it all one big clip, and it's like a hard rubber because I have one out of the package. So they had this green teddy bear. They also had this pink teddy bear, and I'll flip her over. There she is right there, and then there's a paw and the cord. And then they also had this yellow one, and this one is all stars. How cute are those? So if you know someone getting ready to have a baby, these help those binkies from disappearing. Oh my gosh, binkies in the couch, everybody's cars, and everybody's houses. God forbid you forget a binky or a nine-night. All right, moving on. Let's actually let's stay over here with kind of talking about baby stuff. This is kind of a jump from the baby aisle. These were actually in the aisle where you get all your picture frames. But I do think these would make amazing somethings if you're going to a baby shower. These are 4x6 and they are so cute. Isn't that just a pretty frame? I mean, I love it because it's just pink. Now, obviously, they have a picture of a baby in there, but I was just saying it's the perfect baby pink. And then I found the perfect baby blue. I thought those were just adorable. Absolutely adorable. I've got someone that just had one, so she's got one of each. So I'm going to be giving those both to her. All right, over where you get... Oh, I did want to share this because I thought I was losing my mind, but then I found it down the makeup aisle. Excuse me, I'm just kidding. All right, Amber Glow. Now, Amber Glow has put out a ton of stuff. If you're keeping track, you know more than I do because I lost count at this point. I think there's like 9, 10 pieces. So I found these wipes, and I showed these to you, I don't know, about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer. It's a 20 count package. I bought a couple of them. I do enjoy them. I had been using these as makeup wipes. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. These are actually hand wipes. So my bad. I don't know when I showed it back in the time. I don't know if I did it wrong or not. So if I did do it wrong, I'm correcting myself now. So these are the Amber Glow hand wipes. You get 20 in a package, and they are creamy coconut. I thought they were makeup wipes. My bad. So today, I found these by the same girl, Amber Glow. These are facial wipes. And how I know that, because number one, first of all, they're Rose Garden fragranted. There's 25 in a package. And I don't want to bling you guys with the mirror, but yeah, see the mirror there? There's a mirror on top of it. So, hand wipes, face wipes. Yeah, I made the boo-boo, so I was like tripping. When I saw them today, I'm like, wait a minute. So I had to come home, dig through my stash, pull those out and went, okay, I'm not having a moment. The bun wasn't that tight. Anyways, moving on. This is by, and I don't know if I'm even going to pronounce this correctly because this name kind of weird for me. It's Bathilosophy. I could be saying that wrong. Champagne Rose Scented Shower Steamers. What's cool about these, besides their intended use again, you have all these little roses that are individually wrapped. And I got to tell you, even through the bag, they smell beautiful. Having a party, put these out. If you're doing something with roses, put them in your bathroom because they are scented. They do have a scent. So just bringing the little things, you know, just my little silly ideas all to you. Okay, staying with scented things, I did come across some new face masks by ODB, and that is Derma Beauty. And this one here is for all skin types. It is hibiscus and vitamin E. First of all, the packaging on these are absolutely gorgeous. I already tried one of these. I did. I tried one. Don't I look like 10 years younger? Or maybe 10 years older. Anyways, this one is also by ODB, and this one is the lavender and chamomile. This is the one that I tried. I showed this about a week ago. Love, love, love the packaging. But obviously what's inside is what matters. I thought it was great. I do have very sensitive skin. I did not break out. It was nice and cooling. You know, it didn't get like all crunchy and hard like some of them do after you've had them on for 10, 15 minutes. I just rinsed my face with regular water when I was done. No issues whatsoever. Just my 2 cents. Okay, I did come across this in the aisle where you get all your bubble baths and things like that. This is by the same company who did these roses, and it's, am I pronouncing it incorrectly? Because some of these names, you're just not sure how to pronounce them. Anyways, same company, 8.45 fluid ounces. Cashmere cream scented bubble bath. It smells amazing. I really enjoy the smell. Right next to it in the same little container, they had these that smell even better. Vanilla Noir, and these are bath salts. They shake, shake, shake. They smell amazing. Now, I just want to let you know, every package has a seal. So if you're worried about that, and right through the seal, oh, you know, I feel like I'm just going to pop the seal and just leave some of these beads out and just see how the throw goes on them, because I have seen quite a few different bath beads that give you more of a throw in the house, in the room, or in a car than some of the things that are intended to do that. All right, over in Makeup and Beauty, another name I don't know if I'm going to pronounce right or not. Is it Koki? Who used to sell this? I'm having a moment. Like, this looks really familiar, and I'm trying to think of who it is. If you know who it is, please comment down below. This was new to me. This is a Shade Stay Lip Stain, and it is in the color Serenade. Let's check this out, shall we? I'm trying to think. It's got the elephant on there. Who does this? Oh, I just can't. I can't think of it. I cannot think of it. And I don't want to cheat and like look it up. Cute little packaging. There's your container out of the package. And there it is. So we're going to do it right on there. Ooh, goes on really nice. There it is. But I just made a really thin line. So this is a lip stain. Shade Stay Lip Stain. I would say that's a pretty good match, wouldn't you? I would say so. I'm going to check it out. I also found by the same company, this one is called Wild Flower. Let's check it out. Some of these packages, I tell you, the money that they spend on putting this stuff in packages. Okay, there we go. I was like, oh my gosh, really, Beth? Come on. All right, this one again is Wild Flower. There's your container. And I'm just going to go right on next to that one right there. I went a little bit, ooh, that's pretty. I went a little thicker and a little longer. By the way, there's your tip. As you can see right here, your tip has a slant right there. So, Beth. So if I flip it on one side, you get that really narrow line. Go to the other side, you get that thick line right there. Let me loosen the bun a little. All right, let's keep going. By the same company. Well, those are already dry. I don't want to keep mispronouncing the name. Because, you know, when I see this, I think of Sephora. But that's just me. Why? Does Sephora have colors like this? Black and white, right? Anyways, nail polish. This color is the Teal Deal. Love it. Really, really pretty. It's like a blue teal. The next one I found is Royal Blue. Let me turn it around. And there it is. Really pretty. One more to share with you. Those dried like super fast there. This one here by the same company is a Fuchsia Feeling. I need to paint my nails. There we go. Really, really pretty. Again by Kookie. Someone will correct me below. I know you will. And I apologize for saying it wrong. I'm just not sure how to properly say it. But at least I'm trying, right? I'm trying. All right. Over where you get your hair conditioners and goodies like that, I picked these up again because I tried them and I really, really like them. They're by White Rain. They just look really pretty because they did a redo on their stuff. These are both leave-in conditioners. They are 4 fluid ounces. And this one here is mostly for volumizing. And this one here is also leave-in. And this one here is for anti-frizz. They both work well. I mean, I'm not having a problem with them. I've tried them both. And they smell really, really well. So I grabbed an extra set before they're gone because they were almost sold out. I did come across these for your hair as well. And these are by Be Pure. These are hair masks. This one is Bond Repair. Helps strengthen damaged hair. No silicones or sulfates. Right there. And then shea butter. I love shea butter. Love the smell of shea butter. This one here is shea butter. Helps to restore and strengthen. Also no silicones or sulfates. So I grabbed one of them. I forgot to show you this. I came across this in the makeup aisle too. Never heard of it before. It's by Be Pure. It's called Poof Paste. P-O-O-F. For drying paste with clay. It is a spot formula to help reduce appearances of blemishes. Huh. I thought that was kind of interesting. Never seen anything like that before. I thought, all right, since I, tend to break out more than I do when I was a kid, I'll give it a try. All right, I did come across this. And these actually were on an end cap. They had like all kinds of shampoos and stuff going on. These are by the Spa Carry. Body butter dragon fruit with black pearl powder. These are 5 fluid ounces and this one is in glowing. These all have seals on them. Just want to let you know and show you. There they are right there. They also had, same company. This one is, I don't even know. What is tonight with me not being able to pronounce all these words? All right, this one here is body butter, and it's yuzu citrus. Yuzu? Y-U-Z-U. Y-U-Z-U citrus with black pearl powder. And last but not least, this one here is sweet melon. That one's super simple. Love the black packaging with this like neon glow. I think this looks super cool. I'm actually going to give these, I'm going to put these in my daughter's Easter basket. Hopefully she's not watching this video. But, yeah, those are super cool, right? Totally cool. All right, so last thing I'm going to have time to share with you all tonight is something just fun. There's that lip stain, by the way. Look at that. They really dried quickly. So, yeah, I think I might have to get a couple more of those. All right, going back to something that I found in the impulse section. What is the impulse section? Excuse me. It's usually a section where they have pens and little doohickeys and gadgets and things like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. I could not resist these pens. Oh, my gosh. You guys know that I usually have, like, a whole ton of a pen collection going on, but when it's holiday time, I try to dizzle-dazzle things up a little bit. Anyways, look at these pens. They are so cute. Are they a little bendy and wobbly? Yes, because they're flowers. Look at how pretty these are. Your cap just pulls off on the bottom. They do write in black ink. They write nice. They're a nice pen. The caps stay on. I just thought they were so pretty. And in a cup, they're just going to have a little bend to them. All right, so they had them in this pretty pink. And of course, our stems are going to be green because flowers always have stems that are green. Then they had this pretty orange. So we have pink, and then we have orange. And then we had this beautiful pastel lilac and blue. It's like a bouquet of flowers, right? But it's a bouquet of pens. How cute is that? That's a great idea. And then we had this pretty blue teal one. You could put them together as, put them all together, put a ribbon around it. It's like a bouquet of pens, but they're flowers. I just thought they were so cute. If you're working in an office of any type and you're dealing with customers or clients or whatever, patients, you like to have cute little things, because they just make the day a little bit easier. I couldn't tell you how many times I look at my candy jar or something and it just kind of perks me up a little bit when I'm having one of those days that I get to work, I'm in the chair 5 minutes and I go, oh my God, am I ready to go home already or what? It's those little things that make the difference. All right, that's going to wrap up this Monday night haul for all of you. It's a little bit later than normal for me, but I just had some stuff going on, with just living life like we all tend to do, and there's just never enough time in the day. But I always try to make time for me and my me time with all of you. So thank you all so much for watching and your support. If you want to correct me on any of the things in this video, please feel free to do so, because I really don't like to misinform you in any way, shape, or form. So that, like with the wipes, I was like, oh man, I got to go back and clarify this, because I never like to make a mistake like that. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time, yeah, these dried super, super fast, and they didn't bleed. That's what I like about that. All right, everybody, until next time, bye for now.